Hello. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and share what my process and what my journey has been like in this weight loss scenario. So I quit smoking 2 years ago, and it was no small feat. I had smoked for 15 years, and it was a long, drawn-out, hard-won process. But I successfully did it. I felt like I went crazy along the way, but I did. I quit smoking. And something that no one, doctors and all these people who are involved in this process of helping you quit, one thing they don't tell you about is the weight gain that happens afterwards. A lot of times when you give up a habit like that, to fill it, I had cinnamon sticks that I was sucking on, but also to fill it, you start to eat more. It's like emotional eating. You're trying to kind of fill this void, this hole, this habit that you've had for me, 15 years. But also, even if you don't, even if you can successfully avoid the extra eating, your metabolism just naturally slows down as the nicotine leaves your body. And so I remember the night that I realized that I had gained 25 pounds from quitting smoking. I was going to a reading. A friend of mine had a show being done at the public house, and I was going to put on my favorite denim skirt. And as I was pulling it up over my hips, it wouldn't fit. Button wouldn't close, it wouldn't zip all the way up, and this skirt usually was baggy. Like, this skirt was about a size and a half bigger than what I usually wore, and it wouldn't fit. And to say that I was upset is an understatement. I was angry, I was crying, I threw the skirt across the closet, I ran into the bathroom, jumped on the scale, saw how much weight I had gained, and I'll spare you the details of my total an utter breakdown, but that's exactly what I had. I had a total breakdown. I also, at the same time, had been cast in a show. This was summer, and in the spring, I was supposed to play this Amazon warrior who was going to be wearing a really skimpy costume and was supposed to be, like, really buff and strong. And so I didn't have long to stay in this emotional place where I felt sorry for myself and disgusted with my own body. So I went it alone, I just tensed up and tightened up and, got my workout videos and got my nutrition in line and just barreled through, holding myself accountable, yelling at myself if I didn't do something correctly, and I got through it, but it wasn't all that pleasant, Sure, it was pleasant feeling like I successfully did what I set out to do. But I'll never forget the first time I got invited into a challenge group, and I saw just how much more fun and gentle it was to be a part of a group of people who are all doing the same thing. Because I know for me, personally, it was hard for me to talk about it, because it sounded icky to me, being like, well, you guys, I've been having to work out 6 days a week, and, I'm really tracking my nutrition, and guess what? I, got this great muscle development in my leg. Nobody wants to hear about it, is how I felt. But here, it's not, in these groups, it's everyone wants to hear about your successes and is totally there to hold your hand when you mess up, which is so different from, how I felt on my own, just kind of doing it. So I really wish I had known about challenge groups, and I wish I had had a coach from the beginning, because it definitely made it a much more gentle and self-loving process than the way that I went about it. So that's my journey. In hindsight, I really wish that I had had a group of people that were as cool as the group that I'm in now all along. That's that. Have a great day.